Good evening. So if you are practicing with me this evening, just say hello down in the comments. Good evening, Neve, just as a form of checking in. And you're very welcome. This evening's practice is going to be about grounding and opening. So we will be opening every single part of the body, but in a very slow and restorative way. So make sure that you have any blocks, pillows, straps, anything to assist you in your practice. And we'll get started in a few moments. Hi, Kevin. Also, we will be spending a lot of time low to the ground. So if you want to put maybe a towel or something underneath your mat, can help if you have sensitive knees, or if you're lucky enough to have two mats, you can double up on those as well. Okay, we'll get started. So good evening, you're very welcome. Like I said, this evening's practice is going to be about grounding and opening. So it'll be a little bit of a slower practice. We'll be holding the poses for a little bit longer than usual, but this is giving the body time to open. Sometimes we rush too much and we don't give the body a chance. So when you do things slowly and more relaxed, the body will respond in a much better way. And of course, inhaling and exhaling as deeply as you can. If anything is painful, please stop. And make sure that you're breathing throughout the practice. If you're holding the breath, everything stops. So the deeper you breathe into any tightness or tension, the more it'll ease and let go. Okay, so we're going to start from a seated position. So you can sit cross-legged or sit with the legs out in front. Connect your thumb and your index finger and place your palms down on top of your knees. Rolling your shoulders back down away from your ears and straighten your spine. Pushing the crown of the head up towards the ceiling and relaxing your shoulder blades down the back. And we're just going to start in with connect with our breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose or mouth. You're dedicating this next hour to yourself, your body and your mind. So really allow yourself to have this time to absorb all of the benefits of the practice and to come home to yourself. So this is your opportunity now to reset. And just notice how with each exhale that you relax a little bit more. Feel your shoulders move away from your ears. You feel every part of your body relax. Your facial muscles, your belly, your hips, your legs, your fingers and your toes. Notice how the breath just waves in and out through the body. And then we'll slowly start to deepen our breath. Start to bring some slight movement into your fingers and your toes. And then inhale, reach your arms out to the side and all the way up. And then exhale, push the hands back down again by your side. Inhale, reaching your hands up, touch the palms. And exhale, release your hands back down again. Feel the air underneath your palms. Last time, inhale, reach up. Connect your palms and exhale, bring them down to your center. Press your thumbs into your sternum and gently bow your head to your hands. And we'll set an intention for our practice here together this evening. And our intention is to allow ourselves to open. And any other intention you'd like to set for yourself or for someone else, you can do so now. Take one more deep breath in. And exhale. Gently open up the eyelids. Okay, so you can continue to sit like this, cross-legged. Or if you can, sit back on the heels. And if you can't sit fully back on the heels, you can place a pillow or a blanket underneath the heels. So we're going to sit back and we're going to start with pranayama. So that's our breathing technique, and we're going to do alternate nostril breath. So bring up the right hand, the peace finger is the index and middle finger, and just place them between the eyebrows. And we'll just massage in one direction. And then in the other. And then bring the thumb onto the right nostril and inhale through the left. Cover the left nostril with the ring finger and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Cover the right and exhale through the left. So that's the first round. And again, inhale through the left. Cover the left and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Cover the right and exhale through the left. Inhale left. Cover left, exhale right. Inhale right. Cover right and exhale through the left. Inhale left. Cover left, exhale right. Inhale right. Cover right and exhale through the left. Inhale left. Cover left, exhale right. Inhale right. Cover right and exhale to the left. Inhale left. Cover left, exhale right. Inhale right. Cover right and exhale to the left. Inhale left. Cover left, exhale right. Inhale right. Cover right and exhale to the left. Inhale left. Cover left, exhale right. Inhale right. Cover right and exhale to the left. Inhale left. Cover left, exhale right. Inhale right. Cover right and exhale to the left. Last round, inhale left. Cover left, exhale right. Inhale right. Cover right and exhale to the left. Relax down both hands. Take a deep inhale through both nostrils. And exhale through both. And just notice the effect that breath had on the body and on the mind. Just take a couple of normal deep breaths. Take one more deep breath in. And exhale. Gently open up the eyelids. Okay, so we'll come forward into child's pose. Bring your knees together, feet together. Sit back as far onto your heels as possible and walk your hands forward. Now if you can, rest your forehead onto the mat, and if that doesn't meet, make two fists and rest your forehead on fists. And try and sit your bum right back and just relax here. Let your belly rest on top of your thighs. And breathe in for 4 seconds. Exhale for 4. And really allow yourself to ground down into the mat. So allow yourself to become heavy. Embrace that earth element, which is heavy, dark, deep, relaxed. And then exhale, release, slide your hands back, and inhale, come all the way up. So come forward for tabletop position. Spread your fingers really wide and root all of your fingers and thumbs into the mat, making sure that your knees are underneath your hips. We just move into some gentle cat-cows. Inhale, drop your belly, look forward. Exhale, round your back, chin to chest. Inhale, drop your belly and look forward. Exhale, round your back, chin to chest. Last time, inhale, drop your belly, look forward. Exhale, round your back, chin to chest, and inhale, come back to center. Keep your hips over your knees, walking your hands out in front for puppy pose. So making sure that your tops of your feet stay firmly in the mat, reach your hands forward, and either drop your chin to the floor or your forehead to the mat. And really try and press your armpits, your chest down towards the floor, opening up the back body. Keep those hips up high, keep the tops of the feet really pressing into the mat. Breathe deep, inhale for 4 seconds. And exhale for 4 seconds. Pressing your chest down towards the floor. And then inhale, look forward, and exhale, slowly slide onto your belly. So you want to make sure that your wrists are in the same line as your shoulders and your elbows, and really press down into your hands, your forearms, your elbows. Lift your chest, look forward, and slide your shoulder blades onto the back. Now make sure that the tops of the feet, the legs and the hips are really driving into the mat, and lift yourself up. So you want an upward current of energy through the chest and a downward current of energy down the back, and breathe. Now you may experience some shaking, and that's good. It means you're challenging the body. Take one more deep breath in, and exhale, slowly release. Bring your hands back underneath your shoulders, press back, and all the way back up to your tabletop position. Walking your hands slightly forward, curl your toes under, slowly lift your hips, and start to pedal your legs. So really press your chest back towards the tops of your thighs. Spread your fingers, look in towards your belly button, and breathe. Maybe move the hips side to side. Noticing any tight parts and support it by breathing deep. And exhale, lower to your knees. And open your knees out really wide for wide-legged child's pose. Again, sit back onto your heels, walking your hands out in front and bring your forehead to the mat. And just massage your forehead over and back. And then keep your hands where they are. Inhale, lift your chest, look forward. And exhale, sit back. And again, inhale, lift your chest, look forward. Exhale, sit back. Keep moving like that, waving up. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, back. And feel that energy move through your spine. Do 3 more. Last one. And exhale, release. Back to your child's pose. Walking your hands over to the left. Walk them as far over to the left as you can. Really reach your arms out straight and relax your face down onto your arms. And try and press your chest down towards the floor. Inhaling deeply and exhale completely. Take one more deep breath in and exhale, slowly walk your hands through center all the way over to the right. Place your left hand on top of your right. Inhale, look past your fingers and exhale, press your face down into your arms and press your chest down towards the floor and breathe. Again, deep breaths. Big stretch into the left side body, the left rib cage. Take one more deep breath in and exhale, walking your hands through center and walking your hands back up again. So go sideways on your mat, you're on your knees. Keep the right leg where it is and step your left leg out to the side. So you want to make sure that your toes are in line with your right knee and you're really pushing through the knife edge of that left foot. Slide your left hand down your leg, inhale, reach your right arm up and exhale, lean over to the left. Now push your hips forward, really try and plant that outer part of your left foot into the mat and keep the top of the right foot firmly pressing into the mat as well. Breathe. So you should feel a big stretch here in the right side body. Deep breaths, keep pressing through your feet. Keep engaging your core. Pushing your hips forward. Take one more deep breath in. And exhale, slowly release. Bring your left leg in. And stretch your right leg out. So making sure that your right toes are in line with your left knee. Try and push the outer part of that right foot down and press both feet into the mat. Slide your right hand down your leg. Inhale, reach your left arm up. And exhale, lean out over to the right. Now push your hips forward. Breathe. Keep your chin lifted off your chest. Core is engaged. Breathing into that left rib cage. Take one more deep breath in and exhale, slowly release and bring your right leg back in. Okay, so facing the front of the mat once again, bringing your right leg forward so that your right knee is over your right ankle and then walk your left leg back. So we're just going to stay here. You can stay up on your fingertips and just allow your hips to drop down and forward. Keep your chest proud and open, rolling your shoulders back and down and breathe. right knee over right ankle. Look back at your left foot and make sure it's straight, so there's no banana foot where it's off to the side. You want your toes facing straight back. And then inhale, come up above your right knee, interlace your fingers, and again let your hips drop down and forward. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Relax your shoulders. Keep pulling that right hip crease back. And then inhale, reach your arms up. Now you can interlace the fingers if you wish and lean back. Keep your index fingers pointed up so you have a steeple grip. Thumbs cross. Reach back. Keep squeezing those inner thighs together. Keep right knee over right ankle. Take one more deep breath in. And exhale, slowly release your hands down through center. Plant your palms. Big step back into your downward facing dog. And stretch out the legs. So make sure your fingers are spread. Feel the difference in both legs. You probably feel a big stretch or opening in the top of the left leg, the hip. Work the heels, one and then the other down towards the floor. Take one more deep breath in. And exhale, lower to your knees. Come up onto your knees and step your left leg forward. So left knee over left ankle, walk that right leg back. High up onto your fingertips, and we're just going to hold here. So again, noticing the difference between both sides. Look back at your right foot to make sure it's straight, and then continue to let the hips drop down and forward. Again, you're high on your fingertips. Breathe deep. Squeezing those inner thighs together, that left hip crease is coming back. And then inhale, rise up, interlace just above your left knee, and just allow the hips to drop down and forward, and let your shoulders drop down as well. Breathing into any tightness or tension. Make sure your core is engaged, and you continue to squeeze your inner thighs towards center, towards each other. And then inhale, reach your hands up. You can either stay with a straight spine or interlace your hands for steeple grip. Index fingers stay up, thumbs cross, but cross the other thumb on top. And exhale, lean back. Push your hips forward, press firmly into your feet. Big open stretch into the top of your right leg. Breathe. Take one more deep breath in. And exhale, bringing your hands down through center. Plant your palms. Big step back into your downward facing dog. And bend and straighten your legs. So the tops of your legs, your hips should feel very alive. Open. And exhale, lower to your knees. Lower your chest and your chin to the floor. And flatten down the body. Reaching your legs back. And again, slide your elbows forward. So your elbows are directly underneath your shoulders once again. And bring the left arm in front. Reaching your right arm forward to really prop your chest up. And then bring your right leg up. So you can stay like this if this is enough. Or you can inhale, reach your arm up and over and try and grab onto your right heel or top, front of your right foot. And exhale, begin to bring your right heel towards your bum. Now if you have a strap or a towel, it would be really handy to use that now to assist bringing the heel closer towards your bum. Keep yourself open in the front, in the chest. Propping yourself up through your left forearm and left elbow. Breathe. Bring it a little bit closer if you can. Just meet your appropriate edge, the point where you know that you just can't go any further. Take one more deep breath in and exhale, slowly release. Bring one hand on top of the other, forehead on top of the hands, and just shake out the hips. And then slide your elbows back underneath your shoulders once again. Press into your hands, your forearms, your elbows, and prop your chest up. And then bring the right forearm in front, reaching your left arm out straight, prop yourself up, bending up the left leg, and inhale, big sweep back. And grab the foot, or use a towel or a strap, and exhale, start to bring the heel in towards the bum. Wrapping that left shoulder back onto the back, and breathe. Breathing into any tightness or tension. Couple more breaths, try and bring it a little bit closer to your bum if you can. Taking one more deep breath in. And exhale, slowly release. Bringing one hand on top of the other once again. Shake out the hips. And then reach your legs back. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders and squeeze your elbows into your ribcage. Inhale, press up for cobra. And exhale, fold. And again, inhale, press up. Exhale, fold. Last time, inhale, press up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press back. Curl your toes under and lift back up to your downward facing dog. This time, hold your downward facing dog. Again, spread your fingers. Insides of the elbows facing each other, head in between the arms. Lifting your hips up and try and press your heels down. And notice how much more open your downward facing dog is now. Keep those hips really high. Breathing deep. Take one more deep breath in. And exhale, slowly lower to your knees. Bring your knees together, feet together. Sit back on your heels and come back into child's pose once again. Notice again if you can come down a little bit further. And then inhale, roll back. And come up onto your knees. Okay, so we're just going to move into a gentle back bend. You can keep your feet firmly pressing into the mat, hands on the lower back, and your knees are underneath your hips. So there's just about a fist width distance between your legs. Pushing your hips forward, squeezing your shoulder blades together, and just let your head hang back. Open your chest towards the ceiling, pushing your hips forward. Opening your throat towards the ceiling. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale. And then inhale, lift your chest, then your head and your neck, and come back down onto your heels. Or if that's too uncomfortable, just stay up onto your knees. Breathe. And then inhale, come up onto your knees. Step one foot forward, and then the other, and come up onto your feet. So come into the front of your mat, again making sure that your feet are hip distance apart. Roll your shoulders up to your ears and sliding your shoulder blades down the back. Now this time turn your palms forward. Really spread your fingers and your thumbs go out left and right, and just slide your shoulder blades down the back. Tailbone tucked under. Draw your kneecaps up, draw your belly button back and up. And really ground yourself down through the four corners of your feet and feel your connection with the ground. Feel that solidity, that form of your body, and the solidity and form of what you're standing on as well, so beneath your yoga mat. Keep extending up through the crown of the head and rooting down through your feet and your tailbone. Now on your next inhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Exhale. Inhale, reach your arms out to the side and all the way up. And then exhale, swan dive forward, come all the way down, look towards your shins and just hang here. So keeping your feet firmly on the mat, looking towards your shins and exhaling out over your legs. Grab opposite elbows and you can gently sway side to side. Forwards and backwards. Then release your hands, heel toe your feet out to the edges of the mat. Keep your heels on the mat, turn your toes off the mat and start to sit back into your low squat. So again, if you have a pillow or a cushion, it would be good to put underneath your bum. Or if you have blocks, you can put your heels up on the blocks if you can't get them to the floor. And we'll just gently move side to side. So if you can press your elbows into the knees to keep them out, tracking big toes, next big toes, and pressing your thumbs into your chest. Just a couple more breaths. Keep the back as straight as possible, pushing your hips forward, squeezing your shoulder blades down the back. Breathe into any tightness or tension. Take one more deep breath in and exhale, plant your palms and inhale, roll back up and walk your feet back in and exhale, fold out over your legs again. This time we're going to walk the knees into the chest or lift the knees up into the chest, walking on the spot. So releasing any weight from the back, bringing all of that oxygenated blood to the face and the brain, and allowing the heart to go below, the head to go below the heart. And then bend your knees, inhale, start to roll up, nice and slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Rolling all the way up to standing, And come back to your mountain pose once again. Palms forward, thumbs out left and right. Notice the difference now this time in mountain pose. Inhale, bringing your hands to your heart center. Exhale. Inhale, lift your heels, come up onto your toes. Exhale, bend your knees and come down into a seat. So slowly lowering all the way down. Reaching your arms forward. Breathe, big stretch through the upper back. Chin to chest. Walking your fingertips forward. Taking one more deep breath in. And exhale, slowly slide your hands back behind you and come back into a seat. So bringing the feet together, bringing the heels in towards the body and hold on to the ankles. Pressing your knees down towards the floor and again keeping the crown of the head pressing up towards the ceiling. Deep breaths in and out through your nose. Then we'll just move up and down the knees. Keeping the crown of the head pressing up. And then inhale, squeeze your knees up towards your shoulders. And exhale, press your knees down towards the floor. And again, inhale, squeeze your knees up and in. And exhale, press them down towards the floor. Last one. And then wrap your hands around your feet, interlace your fingers, inhale up past your toes, and exhale, fold out over your legs or your feet. And to minimize back rounding, just push the crown of the head forward and exhale, lower your chest towards your feet. So little micro movements like that. Inhale, press your chest and crown of the head forward, and then exhale, lower. So you want to compress the belly. Push your knees down towards the floor so you can use your elbows into the insides of your shins. And take one more deep breath in. And exhale, slowly come back up. Keep the right leg where it is and extend your left leg out long. And you can bring the right foot into the inner part of the left thigh. Move the flesh from underneath the bum so you have more space. Slide your left hand down and inhale, reach your right hand up and over and then come over your left leg. So you want to push that right knee down towards the floor. Turn your body towards your left foot. Inhale up past your toes and then exhale, fold out over your leg. And again, micro movements like that. Inhale up past your toes. Exhale, fold out over your leg. And again, if you can't reach your foot, use a strap or a towel around the foot to draw yourself down. We're just going to hold here, so draw your elbows in and down towards the floor and fold out over your leg. Couple more deep breaths. Straighten out the back if you can, a little bit more. Come a little bit lower if you can. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, slowly roll back up. Keep the feet, legs as they are, bring in your right hand behind. Now what you want to do is plant your left foot on the mat. Inhale, reach your left arm up and over and lean back. So push your hips forward, breathe. Reaching that left arm as far back behind you as you can. Really try and push that left foot down onto the floor. Take one more deep breath in and exhale, slowly come back down. So we'll swap out the legs, bring the left foot in, right leg out. So reach it out straight and then bring the left foot to the inner part of the right thigh. And again, move the flesh from underneath the bum and turn your body towards the right leg. So you want to reach your right arm down as far as it will go. Inhale, reach your left arm up and over and come out over your right leg. So you might need to shift around a little bit to get a little bit more straighter towards that right leg. Really pushing that left knee down towards the floor. Inhale, look past your toes and exhale, fold out over your right leg. And again, inhale, look past your toes. Exhale, fold. Micro movements like that. Inhale, look past your toes. Exhale, fold. And the two sides will be very different, or can be very different for some. Just coming as low as you can, bring your elbows in and down towards the floor and really fold out over that right leg. Keep pushing the crown of the head forward. Inhale, look past your toes and exhale, slowly slide back up. Bring in your left hand behind your back. Press down to your left knee, shin and right foot. Inhale, reach your right arm back and push your hips forward. Really reach that right arm back. Try to put the whole of the right foot on the mat and breathe. Keep your left fingertips spread. Relax your head and your neck. Take one more deep breath in and exhale, slowly release, coming all the way back down. Okay, bringing your legs out in front. Straighten out your legs, or if the hamstrings and lower back are very tight, you can have a generous bend in the knees. And then gradually you can start to push the legs out straight. Inhale, reaching your hands up, look up between your hands, and exhale, fold out over your legs. So hold on to your feet, or again use your strap. Inhale, look past your toes. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look past your toes. Exhale, fold. Keep micro movements again. Coming as low as you can. And then we'll hold. So draw your elbows in and down. Breathe. Take one more deep breath in and exhale, slowly roll back up. Keeping the left leg where it is, bringing your right leg in And step your right foot over your left leg and bring that heel up towards your hip. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, reach it forward and wrap it around your right leg. Bringing your right hand behind your back. Inhale, straighten your back. Exhale, twist, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, straighten your back. Exhale, twist, look over your right shoulder. Again, inhale, straighten. Exhale, twist, and just twist as much as is comfortable. Trying to move your belly button past your thigh. Rolling that right shoulder onto the back. Breathe. Keep that left leg engaged. Take one more deep breath in. And exhale, slowly release, coming all the way back. Release your right leg out long and bring your left leg in. Step your left leg over your right and bring that heel up towards the hip. Spine nice and straight, that right foot is flexed. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, reach it forward and wrap it around your left leg. And then bring your left hand behind your back. Wrap that left shoulder back onto the back. Inhale, straighten your back. Exhale, twist, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, straighten your back. Exhale, twist. Keep moving at your own pace. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to twist. Moving your belly button past your thigh. And then just hold it for a couple of breaths. Breathing into any tightness or tension. Take one more deep breath in. And exhale, slowly release. Lengthen your left leg out long. Bounce the knees, shake out the feet. And try and cross the ankles and come through into tabletop position. Curl your toes under. Lift your knees and come up into your downward facing dog. And again, bend and straighten the legs. Notice how much more open again the downward facing dog is. And then inhale, reach your right leg up. Bend your right leg and send your right heel over to the left. So look underneath your right armpit. Send your knee up towards the ceiling and the heel over towards your left bum cheek. They're really important to keep those fingers spread. Breathe. Remember, this can be done from hands and knees as well if it's too much in downward facing dog. Take one more deep breath in and exhale, bring your knee into your chest and then place it down behind your right wrist. Walk your left leg back. Flatten out your foot. So we're going to come into pigeon. Just allow your hips to drop down and forward. If you can, walk your right hand onto your right knee and your left hand onto your right foot. And really use the weight of your upper body to open up into the hips. Keep your toenails pressing into the mat to protect your knees. Take one more deep breath in and exhale, walk your hands forward. So we're going to hold pigeon for 60 seconds. And if your hip is lifted, you can bring a pillow underneath your right bum cheek and try and press it back so your hips are even. And we're going to hold. Again, breathing into any tightness or tension. Making sure your toenails stay engaged. We're over halfway there, keep breathing. Just 10 more seconds. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, walking your hands all the way back. Inhale again, try and place your right hand on top of your knee, left hand on top of your foot. Inhale, look up. And exhale, slowly release. Plant your palms, slide your right foot back into your downward facing dog, and bend and straighten your legs. And then inhale, lift your left leg up. Bend your left leg, send your left heel all the way over to the right. Really press that left knee up towards the ceiling and breathe. Again, drop to the knees if it's too much. Trying to get your left heel over towards your right bum cheek. Looking underneath your left armpit. Taking one more deep breath in. And exhale, bring your knee in towards your chest. And then place your left knee behind your left wrist. And then walk your right leg back. So your left shin is in front and your right foot is back, and really press your toenails into the mat. And then if you can, place your left hand on top of your knee, right hand on top of left foot, and press your tailbone down towards the floor. Engaging with the breath. Long, slow, deep breathing. In and out through your nose. Take one more deep breath in. And exhale, walk your hands out over your leg. And again, we're going to hold for 60 seconds. Keep breathing. Well over halfway there. Straightening out your spine as much as you can for the last 10 seconds. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, slowly walk your hands back. If you can, place your left hand on top of your knee, right hand on top of the left foot. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release. Plant your palms. Slowly slide that left leg back into your downward facing dog. Bend and straighten your legs. Take one more deep breath in. And exhale, lower to your knees. Open out your knees really wide, big toes to touch. Sit back on your heels. Walking your hands out in front. And again, bring your forehead to the mat for a wide-legged child's pose. Again, rock your head left and right, massaging your forehead into the mat. And then inhale, start to walk your hands back. Swing your legs to the front. And bringing yourself all the way down onto the mat. Hugging your knees in towards your chest. Gently rock side to side. And extend your left leg out long and keep your right knee hugging in. Draw your right knee over to the left and reach your right arm out to the right, palm down, shoulder down. Now if you want to go a little bit further, you can extend that right leg out straight and slide your hand down to the calf, or maybe you can grab onto the back of the heel. And make sure that right hand palm stays down and you're looking over towards the right. And breathe deep. Take one more deep breath in. And exhale, slowly bend that right knee back into the chest. Squeeze your right knee in. And exhale, release it out long. Right leg out long, and then inhale, bring your left knee in. Squeeze your left knee into your chest, and exhale, bring it over to the right. Reach your left arm out to the left, palm down, shoulder down, and again extending out that left leg straight if you can. Grabbing onto the back of the heel, and breathe. Keep that left shoulder and left palm firmly placed into the mat. Take one more deep breath in. And exhale, slowly bend that left leg. Bring it into the chest. Squeeze it in. And then exhale, release yourself out long for the final part of our practice, Shavasana relaxation. So whatever lying position that's most comfortable, bringing your hands out wide and shimmy your shoulder blades together. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. And if you haven't already, gently close down your eyelids. And breathe in relaxation. And exhale away any tension. And once again, feeling the solidity of your body, the form, the structure, the muscles and the bones, the weight of your body. That is the earth element. Lying on that solid floor, always there to support you, always just underneath your feet. And as you continue to relax back into that support, continue to let go. Continue to allow all of your parts of your body to open and relax, receiving all of the benefits of your practice that you created. And then as you slowly and gently begin to bring yourself back, start to deepen your breath once again. Start to bring some slight movement into your fingers and your toes. And then gently rotate your wrists and your ankles. And lengthen out your legs. Reaching your arms back. Inhale, take a great big stretch. Exhale, draw your knees up towards your chest. Slowly roll over to one side and just lay here for a moment. And then inhale, slowly press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart and bow your head to your hands. We give thanks to ourselves, bodies and each other for taking part in this practice. And remember your intention to allow yourself to open. Bring your thumbs up to your third eye. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale, namaste. So thank you very much for practicing with me this evening. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know how you got on in the comments below. And as always, thank you very much for your donations. I really appreciate them. And I'll leave the link in the comments below. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Namaste.